Segment 10 has a lot of walking along the Eno River. Tonight, specifically, as I kind of start in segment 10, I am gonna go to a walk-in campsite on Eno River State Park, and it might be a super pain to walk in my bike. I'm gonna find out. So that's the plan for getting started on segment 10. Well, this has been a bit of a rooty walk-in trail, so kind of a bumpy walk, but honestly, it hasn't been that bad. All right, well, made it to the campsites. It was a little bit of a pain to bring the bike in, but ultimately not terrible, and I am kind of excited to be camping in the woods. Good morning on day 33. My day starts with about a mile hike through the state park here, away from the Piper Creek campground is where I stayed. The Mountains to Sea Trail runs quite close to here. It's just on the other side of the river. So if you were walking and you wanted to camp here, you could. You just have to cross the river or go around. I, with my wheels, went around. Yeah, gonna start with my hike out. There's a couple of deer. So yeah, there's a buck right there. And I thought I saw another. Yeah, 2 bucks. The other one's coming. Amazingly, I think I saw them before. I don't even think they've seen me. It doesn't usually happen. They know something's. Oh, now I've been spotted. All right, back on pavement after my walk in the woods. First order of business is definitely going to be breakfast.
Yum.
So my day has consisted of mostly uninteresting townsy things, but since segment 10 mostly follows the Eno River and the Falls Lake area, and I can't really bike those areas, it's mostly trail, I am trying to take advantage of at least camping along the water when I can. So that's the plan for tonight. I'm gonna kind of get out of, well, I mean, I'm in town. I'm in the area around the MST, but I'm gonna head back towards where it follows Falls Lake and see if I can get myself out to a campsite there. Well, here we go. Back to the trail itself. This campsite is going to involve a little bit of hiking in, but I am okay with that. Sweet. It was a little hard to tell where the intended campsites were, but the lake was easy to find. How many birds can fit on one rock? I just found these pretty yummy little fruits, and I wasn't sure what they were, but fortunately I have service, so I was able to discern that this is a persimmon, and it is indeed edible. A couple more up there. Pretty neat. My brilliant organizational systems per usual, but pretty comfortable little setup. Morning on day 34. The sun has just popped up over the lake over here. It's super bright. Yeah, and everything is golden. Got to enjoy a nice sunrise right on the lake. I am packed and ready to go, so I'm gonna hike out and then back on the road. Definitely a little bit chilly out here on the roads this morning. taking a break at a gas station here. I have to take breaks more often. I mean, not just because I'm tired. That happens too, but because my butt hurts. I have to, yeah, I haven't built up the callus or whatever they call it. So, yeah, got to give my sit bones a break here. I've been in the Falls Lake area all day. As the MST is a pretty continuous footpath right along Falls Lake, I've just kind of been making up my own route in the area. I rode to the north side of the lake today and through a little town called Creedmoor. Stopped there for some food, that was nice. And I am back on the south side of the lake now and headed towards my camping destination for tonight, which will be another one of the walk-in campsites that are for through hikers in this section, so that's pretty cool. So I'll ride up as far as I can and then walk the bike in and yeah, set up camp on the lake again tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. I only have a little bit of riding left, and then I'll be ready to walk in. But yeah, gonna give my sore bum a little bit more of a break, and then I'll hop back on the bike. A quick view of the lake from the campsite before the sun goes all the way down here. It's pretty close to dark. I'd say the sun has already set, really. But I didn't come down to the lake earlier because I have finally met another thru hiker, the first one of the whole trail, and he's at the same campsite as me, so I've been chatting, and that's been really nice. So, but yeah, did want to walk down to the lake real quick and just catch a little bit of the sunlight that was left before I head back up to camp and crawl in for the night. Good morning on day 35. It's another misty morning over the lake here. I'm all packed up and I am just about to get rolling. Today I will reach the end of segment 10. I'm pretty close to it anyway, and so I'm just going to ride around to the trailhead where segment 10 ends, and then I'm excited to hop on the Neuse River Trail or Greenway. It changes names a few times, but basically it's a like multi-use trail that will take me pretty much all the way to Clayton today. Yeah, that's the plan for today. But yeah, first thing, do that little ride around the lake, finish up segment 10. I guess first order of business is actually walk this bike out of the woods, but segment 10 ending soon. And then probably breakfast. I mean, let's be honest, probably breakfast. But then segment 10 ends. Alright, I am at the Falls Lake Tail Race parking area, which is the beginning, the end of segment 10 and the beginning of segment 11. I just walked down to the river here. This is right below the Falls Lake Dam. And yeah, that's going to wrap up the end of segment 10. I am super excited to hop on over 30 miles of Greenway following the Neuse River. Okay, here we go. Greenway today. Gorgeous. Can actually smell these flowers. Alright, well I have made it to Clayton Municipal Park, which is the end of my Greenway ride for today. It's been totally gorgeous. What a cool system to have in place to have a Greenway like that. I have been in touch with a trail angel in this area, so that is where I plan to stay tonight. I am right on the edge of town, so I'll probably ride into town and just like take a little break, have something like cold. That sounds really good right now. And then I'll get in touch with them and kind of work out the plans for the rest of the evening. But yeah, definitely an enjoyable start to segment 11. Good morning on day 36. I was fortunate enough to stay with the trail angel last night, and that's kind of where I'm hanging out right now. It did rain some last night and this morning, so it always is a nice feeling when you can coordinate the rainy times with being inside. I mean, if you're gonna spend a lot of time outside, you're gonna get wet sometimes. It's okay, it's not that big a deal, but it is nice to be laying in like a warm bed and looking out the window and like watching it rain. Like, all right, life is good. Tell you appreciate shelter, whether it is a house or a tent, in a different way after you spend a lot of time more exposed to the elements. So yeah, super grateful as always to all the trail angels that have given me warm, dry places to be. Today is going to be a 0 day. I have a friend that is going to be meeting me later today, my friend Kanika, who has always been just such a huge supporter of my adventures, so I definitely appreciate her. And she's been wanting to find a time to come connect with me while I'm on this trail, and it has worked out for today, which is great. So she's going to meet me a little later, and we'll spend some time together hanging out in the Raleigh area, eating some good food, I'm sure, just reconnecting. And so I'm super excited to see her. And her timing works out well because I'm in a position where I have to kind of slow down right now anyway. Once I get to Smithfield, which is not very far from where I'm at right now, I'm going to be switching to a kayak so I can begin the Neuse River paddle portion of this journey. But my dad is bringing me my boat, and it's still a few days until he can get it to me. And so yeah, in the meantime, I'm definitely slowing down, taking some days. Today is one of them. And so yeah, today will be a relaxing day and a great day to connect with a good friend. I may not be on trail, but this is still a cool creature find. Alright, so this is my good friend Kanika. We are actually out on the Mountains to Sea Trail right now. That way she can say that she has officially hiked the MST, definitely. Yeah, this is actually part of what I rode yesterday, and we're just hiking it here at sunset. It's gorgeous, so definitely happy to have her here. Yay! Yeah, she's been such a huge supporter of all of my crazy journeys. So
awesome journey.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think so. Anyway, we're gonna go get some good food, probably some wine, just make the best of this day. Looks a little too brown for you, huh?
Not too brown.
There's a whole lot of spiders on this bridge, and this one looks like it might have been through some hard times, because I can only count 6 legs there. Good morning on day, oh, is it day 37? We're gonna say day 37. Getting to watch sunrise from the hotel room this morning. A little different, but very pretty. I'm so excited about this pizza. Probably about the most excited I've been about pizza in a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, that ground was just pristine. Absolutely pristine. What a cool view.
Good morning on day 38 after 20 days in the Clayton area. I'm ready to get back on the road here, start rolling. Had such a wonderful visit with my friend Kanika. So glad she was able to make it down here. Yeah, we just spent a couple days talking, eating some good food, actually enjoying the Greenway a little bit, going for a walk, and some of the local parks around here. So that was wonderful. Also such a big shout out and thank you to the Baileys for just being so hospitable and wonderful. I ended up spending 2 nights with them as well. So yeah, so many amazing angels on this trail, and yeah, full of just lots of gratitude for my experience here. Also excited to get rolling today. Today I'm headed to Smithfield, and that will wrap up my cycling portion. And tomorrow, my dad will be meeting me with my boat. So, that's part of why I've been going so slow here is, waiting on that date so that I could meet him. But tomorrow's the day, so a little bit of cycling today, kind of getting ready for some of the river stuff, and then starting on the river tomorrow. So, let's roll. All right, and back on the Greenway. So the Greenway takes you pretty much pretty close to downtown Smithfield, and of course it continues to follow the Neuse River. This is the boat launch, so I believe that this is where I will probably be putting in tomorrow when I start the river paddle section. Yep, I'm definitely excited to start this next section. Traveling by bike has been pretty cool. I'm very glad I got to try that. But yeah, now I'm ready to try this. So today I will probably spend some time in Smithfield, do like my resupply shopping for this next river section, and yeah, just generally get ready, probably stay at a campground nearby, and then tomorrow morning to the water. At my camp